Hi, my name's Ryan Fgrave. I just got back from the MMS conference up here in Minnesota, and I was one of the winners of the MMS Hackathon. Wow. The idea behind the hackathon is a number of ideas were submitted, and the Microsoft product team actually took a look at these ideas and coded a few of them. Because I won the hackathon and got a Surface, I decided to give back and code one of the ideas that I thought could have some promise, but the product team and Coretech decided to not code it. This idea was being able to just drop an installer for an app into a folder, run a script, and have it import the installer into configman, uh, create a collection, create a deployment, and put a test computer in this collection so that you can easily just create your app installs and install a test application. So I decided to work on this, and what I have for my setup is I have my share, LabCM sources, and I have one installer in here, test install. Inside here, inside of the test install is install.cmd. So I created a program that looks for install scripts in folders. And if it sees something called install dot, it assumes that's your install script, and it uses that for the install command line. Then it'll create an application with the name test install 2. And then it will create a collection with the name test install 2. It's going to put my test machine, which is my SQL server, so lab SQL, we'll throw that in there, and then deploy the application out to it. So let's make sure this is going to run. And just to show you in configman, there's no device collection called test install, and application, no app called it. So I run this, found app, test install 2, created app, created deployment type, change deployment type to install for system, create a collection, add a lab SQL. So let's make sure this is all set. Sorry, I had a little hiccup there. So I see here test install. It's got a deployment type. It's got a deployment going to the test install collection. If I go to the properties of the detection method, we've got the right content, got the right installer. Here's the thing that's kind of a little bad here. The install, because I don't know what the detection method should be, I just have a script install of null. Then if I look over my device collection, I see my test machine is here. And my script is now basically waiting for the installer to go to the, for it to actually see the app install. So if I make it download computer policy, and then wait a second, this is the moment of truth. Let's see. It should get the policy in a second and then continue on. So once it gets the policy, hey, it found the install, it's installing it, waiting for the app to install. And then it's going to do something kind of cool. So it created this folder called new directory. And what the script is going to do is it installs the program, then it looks to see if there's any file system changes. If there's file system changes, it can then go and actually edit my detection method. So now if I go back to install to detection method, I see it's no longer null. I see it's if test path, if this directory exists, return 1. So basically, it just automated the entire application packaging process for this script. So yeah, that's just what I threw together to kind of fulfill that hope for the hackathon at MMS. All right, thank you.